What's good, guys? Your boy, Mr. Old School Ryder. Come back at you one more again on the Riders Book Club and also the regular channel at Mr. Old School Ryder. We streaming on both channels as well. I want to introduce you a special guest that can pretty much have a story on his own, can make like 3 or 4 movies. He got an excellent book that I've read as well. I want to introduce you guys to James Soul. What's going on, James?
What's cracking? Cause
Man, I'm doing
how
pretty
y'all
good, man.
doing
What
out
about you, man?
here? Yeah, we good, man. You feel me? We out here, trying to make it happen, man. What's going on with your nephew?
Man, I'm holding it down, man. I'm holding it down as usual. Tell us about yourself, James.
Yeah, all right, man. Just OG made it happen, man. And all my young G's, like I want y'all, my young G's, man. Just it's all about survival, man. It's like a jungle. It's like you listen to this song, like the message. It's like a jungle. Sometimes it made me wonder how I keep from going under. So you guys, my young G's, you gotta survive, man. It's a jungle out there.
Oh, yeah, that's facts on it, James. So, since you mentioned since life is a jungle, tell us a little bit about the jungle. What do you mean about that? I'm just curious. I know you from the West Coast. I know it's a little different from the East Coast. They're a jungle, you know.
It's like imagine you in the jungle and you're a tiger or you're a leopard or you like a elephant or something, and then you eat. You gotta eat like, and then you eat. Then they eat like a deer, or they see a doe and they eat it, and they eat it raw. And I'll still watch it today. I'm like, damn, they eating that. They not even. I'm a chef, and they just eating you. Or imagine you a fish. It's the big fish eat little fish, and you're a shark, and you rolling through the sea, and then you just I'll see something and I might eat it. It's a jungle out there, man.
Oh yes, I that is facts on that. I know on the West Coast, you guys are a little different, you know, which I like so much. Of course, yeah, you can't be no punk out there on the West Coast, man. I mean, some stuff we can kind of get
I'm
away
from LA.
with in the South.
I'm from LA. I'm from Venice. I'm from Venice Shoreline Crips. Shoreline
Oh,
Crip. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Even though like I'm out here in Kansas City, Kansas, I'm from Venice Shoreline Crips. We're the most notorious gang bangers on the West Coast. We had beef with everybody. We the first ones that fought the Mexicans, the sheriffs, the police, and everybody know us. VF, VSLC, Venice Shoreline Crips.
oh yeah, I heard the stories, man. You guys are legendary out there in them streets, man. Y'all was rocking out back in the day, man.
Yeah, right. And then I don't like glorify gang banging, and I don't like want to do that no more. And my sons and my kids, they're graduating from college. They're not allowed to do that. I went through that. So now we're gonna break the family line, and now you're gonna be better than me, and you're not gonna be my. I'm Smiley, OG Smiley. My son is not gonna be baby Smiley. My daughter's not gonna be little Smiley yet. They not they don't they graduate from college, they won't do that. But we went through that. We sacrificed that our lifestyle and stuff. And I'm like I'm still like so happy to be here. Still to be here to tell my story. And I really like I don't want to glorify the gang banging lifestyle, and I want to glorify drug lifestyle. I want y'all young kids to be better than your mother, be better than your father, be better, be better than your friends, be something. Like it this gangs this gangster lifestyle, you wasn't built for this. And you see like Young Thug, uh, he going through there and then gunner them, they saying he's snitching and the people doing stuff. it just you're not built for that. It's. I just seen a basketball player from Alabama kill somebody, and he played for the basketball team, and he shot in that people's car. His whole life is ruined. You ruined your whole life. I don't know if he was like 19, 20 something years old, a basketball player. You just ruined your whole life. Stop letting this social media ruin y'all, man, and being on there and stuff. We didn't have social media. We didn't have Instagram and stuff when I was growing up and stuff. We had like a pager, and then we just had like a book. It was like a yellow pages and stuff. And we were like, when we needed to go somewhere, we just couldn't click on the phone like, oh, I'm going here. And now these young people, they letting the social media just fucking ruin a damn life. And you just, oh, I want to get likes. I want to get views. I want whatever. And then it just, I'm so glad that I didn't have social media, man. What's up?
Yeah, you right about that, man. Whew, boy, we had social media, boy. They've been like, damn. Man, it was lit live in the field back in the day, man. But yeah, they doing a way too much right now, man. And they can't get mad at the consequences. You jumped in there, but so tell us about back in the day, like in the like 80s and 90s or whatnot, when when you was growing up.
Oh man, it was like it was beautiful. Like it was before like drugs and stuff, and then like we pull up on Crenshaw, like when you see the Boys in the Hood or Straight Outta Compton, like those are real stories. Like we're like, let's go to Crenshaw, let's go, and we pull up and we go up out there, and then niggas out there hanging out, like, and then like I had a clubhouse. Like I had a clubhouse, and my clubhouse was wrapped in foil and all the way around foil and posters and stuff, and had a black light, and we had like all this stuff in there. And then guys were like, they heard about my clubhouse, and they would just come to my clubhouse. It wasn't no club. It wasn't no club. It was like a garage in the back of my mom them house, and it was just a clubhouse. It was a man cave. Now that you would call it a man cave. I'm like, shit. I had a clubhouse. It was the clubhouse.
Oh yeah,
And
I
I
also had a clubhouse myself in a tree house back in the old days, man. I
yeah,
know what you mean about
yeah,
that.
a tree house and a clubhouse. You just would go back there, and then God would just come and see you. All my homeboys would just come and see me. I'm going to OG Smarty to Smarty Clubhouse.
Man,
And
God,
they
dog.
would just come and see me, man. And then and then back then I we wasn't selling drugs. We wasn't doing nothing. We just had a clubhouse. We just had a place, a piece of our own. Cause my mom then was doing drugs and stuff, and everybody was doing a lot of things and stuff. Saying that's why I wrote that book. So it was like, I'm gonna go to my clubhouse, to my man cave, and I'm not gonna deal with that stuff. But I was still damn wicked, still doing shit. But I had a clubhouse. We had a clubhouse, and that's and we did our stuff, man. I mean, and not when I say doing our stuff, we wasn't selling drugs, we wasn't moving bricks. We just went there to just get away from the shit, the bullshit. I think we had PSD syndrome or whatever they call that in the military, but we had that in the hood, but we didn't know it.
Yeah, I know what you mean about that, man. You going through all the traumas and different things growing up, it's kind of affect you when you get older to a certain extent, you know. But yeah, I know you mentioned about your mom in the book. That was actually was going to be the questions I was going to talk about. How did that change you in that particular aspect?
For what?
You know what your people was going through early on.
Oh man, my mom was a queen, and like my mom was like, oh my God, now you hitting on something, you hitting on something, man. My mom was a queen, and she worked every day, and she was a sewer, and she made like garments and stuff, and she was beautiful, and then she just introduced me to the world, and then I seen her like go down because of drugs, and it
Damn.
really like hurt it. Like it's like is you see like like when I see like when you see the movie Lady Sang the Blues, like Diana Ross and stuff, and then you see a person go from stardom to that and they die. Billie Holiday. My mother was like, oh, she was so dope, man. And then the dope got to her, and it pretty much killed her, man. That's why I wrote
Yeah,
the book about it, Addicted. You feel me? Because of my
yeah. When I
mother.
read that, yeah, when I read that part of the book, I'm like, damn, this is real. It hit home to a lot of people when you have someone that you love very much, that's very close to you, kind of get into something and they just like bring them down.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I know
And
how
then
I
and
had
that,
some family
the
members that
reason
happened
why
that too is okay.
uh, the reason why I wrote that book is like I wanted to tell my mother them story. I didn't want to have like no money. I didn't want to like blow up or nothing or anything. I wrote that book. I was like, I gotta tell my mother and my uncles and my father's story, and I wrote a memoir. Right now today, my family, some of my family members are like, they're mad at me. What? Oh, you wrote that book and you told everything that happened. Okay, well that affected me. My mom went through some stuff, and we went through some stuff, and we went through there, and we went to the projects, and we did start. I started cripping. I started gang banging. I started doing all kind of fucking crazy ass shit. But I was innocent before. That's why I said one that the book is like what I left. The innocent was gone. And then people like always want to be innocent, and they're like, oh, look at this little pretty thing, and oh, look, and it's gone. It's innocent is gone, and then you become bad. And then I became Ray Ray, I became Smiley, and I became the guy, the bad guy, the guy. Oh, this is a guy you got to be scared of. No, I just,
Yeah,
a
I hear you
victim.
on that, man.
Mm,
Yeah, that transition for what it sounds like that was very hard. You come from like an innocent child, seeing some things transpire. The next thing you know, you turn into that person everybody talk about and may be scared of.
yeah, man. But I want all these kids to know, man, like all that gangster stuff, cause it's not going like it's not you're not gonna survive and that shit. Like like that they program you now. Like I went to college, and that book it said I went to college. I have a college degree. I'm a chef. I do so much stuff, and then I just want the little kids to know, man. You look at these rap people, man. I'm not even gonna say their name. don't do it, man. We follow like rappers now, and he a rapper. We follow. No, man, don't do not, and I don't give a fuck. Do not follow these fucking rappers straight the fuck out. Like, man, I don't know. If you want to do it, you can. Oh, I'm not gonna say these rappers' names and stuff. Oh,
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I hear what you're saying
oh,
about the.
if I could be like no, we grinding now. We grinding, and it's like people like you. It's like now you setting a stepping stone and stuff, and now you making me have my story and stuff. So we're not like this is this so-called rapper. I'm not gonna name rappers because I'm not even gonna put them on there because I don't want to say it. I don't want to talk about that shit. But a rapper don't speak for me. I'm like a Hewitt P. Newton, Stokely Carmichael, a revolutionary and stuff, and I'm ready to die for this bullshit. So I'm not gonna like, oh, this such and such rapper now got a hit song and ooh, and now I'm talking about them. Nah, man, we past that bullshit. We the Black Panthers, man. We the Black
Hey,
Panthers, bro. We the Black Panthers, bro. We
hey,
the
you right about there,
Black
boy.
Panthers, man. We not. It's a wrap. We done, man. We Black Panthers, man. Like it's a wrap, man. And then now we're willing to die for this stuff. It's not even about rap, or it's not even about like making money, or it's not even about doing nothing. And then I'm glad you invited me on your show to talk to me about my book. And then my book is cool. It's straight. I don't mean to profit on my book, but appreciate my publishing company, Stanley James and Gang Tales, and we on Gang Tales. We here, like Gang Tales. We here, like
Oh
we
yeah,
here.
shout out to James. Oh yeah, shout out to Big Dog as well. He holding it down on the West Coast as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like what he doing over there, man. He
yeah.
putting everybody on, man, and not messing with them.
So that's what here. But it's still, man. It's all good. But I want the youth, like all the kids and stuff, and then all the people, man, just follow your dreams and just do what you want to do. Like, and don't like let social media like program you to where like, likes, like our views. Like, if you put something on social media and then like, oh, they didn't like it, they didn't have my views. No, you said something, they saw it. So it doesn't matter if they don't like it or not. They saw it. They saw what they saw. They saw it. And that's what people like. They so caught up on views and likes. Oh, he didn't like and you get one like, two likes. And I love when I get one or two likes. I don't want 50,000 people liking my shit. I want the people that like my shit fuck with me, and they fuck with me and they like it. You
Yeah,
feel
the
me?
real one's gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be the big numbers, but long as you reach somebody, you did what you're supposed to do.
Hell yeah.
So let me ask you a question. How did you guys get on with Gang Tales? How did you and Stanley get together with that?
Man, I was like, I had a book and stuff, and I was like, trying to push it, and then all the publishing companies they didn't want to fuck with me because they was like more like better homes and gardens and all this kind of other shit, and then I met this guy like fucking shit. it's a gang tell. You can tell your fucking gangster story. Like you can just fucking. It's not about. It's not about. It's your book, but it's still about you, and that's why I like Stanley. He you know, on my poster, we got a gang tell right here.
Yeah, Stanley, I wear a size large or extra large, depends on the item, but I will be hitting you up in the DM eventually to get me a shirt. But of
Yeah.
course, shout out to your son for making the logo as well.
I was pitching my book to people, and they were like, "Oh, we need this," and "Oh, your books is da da da," and then I'm like a gangster, like Superfly, the Mac, and all the people, and then it's some people gonna accept your book or they not.
Oh, where you? Okay, there you go. I think you just there. You go.
Uh, uh,
Yeah, like you said before, you're not putting it in your face, but you know your book getting noticed, man.
yeah, but when I wrote that book, man, I don't want it to be like for money and stuff. I wrote that book to fucking to educate people and then like to promote some shit and say, hey man, you can come from the gutter and you can be addicted and you've been on drugs and stuff, but you can still change your life. And then now, you know what I'm saying? It's like you don't want to even. That book is like it's so. I wrote the book like 5 years ago, man.
Hmm.
But now it's like these kids like you gotta fucking change your life. And then people say, "Oh, you ordered a book. You ordered a book. You ordered a book." I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't know you ordered a book because they fuck with me now because I'm me, OG. So they fuck with me like now. And then when I tell them I wrote a book, they're like, "You, I didn't know you ordered a book." I'm like, "Yeah, I wrote a book." But I'm not trying to be like a fucking rock star because we are a rock star. And I want to let everybody know that you're gonna be a rock star if you fuck with me. You said you want to be a rock star, didn't you?
Oh yeah. We all want to be a rock star. Basically, you gotta get that work in to do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm behind the scenes, man. So it's like I will. I'm a chef. I cook. Man, I do so much stuff, man. My kids, I got grandkids and stuff, all that stuff, and all that stuff, man. And I love my people, and I love you, man, for you even to just invite me to be on your podcast and stuff, and talk to you, and then now we can spread the word, and we can help more people. So,
Oh yeah, man.
you,
I mean, we're gonna talk a little bit more here in a second, but we just wanted to kind of get you on, talk about the book, the inspiration behind it, things like that, of course. But on the Rise Book Club, we cater to everybody that's maybe either up or down or whatever the case may be. We also, shout out to the people that's behind the wall or the ones that's been behind the wall. We also give them a voice as well.
hell yeah.
And also on my show, we also talk about addiction. Actually,
Okay, go,
Actually,
go.
it's one of my main topics on the show. I've been affected by it by people in the family or my friends, but it's a great topic to talk about because the young generation.
Okay, go there. Go, ask me about that.
So, tell us what the addiction mean to you. I know you talk about your folks, but what was your run in on yourself?
It was like you just like after you do everything, you just go get some drugs and stuff, and then you go home, and then you just fucking do it. Like you fucking, I don't know if you fucking some meth or you fucking doing cocaine or something, whatever you do, if you got weed or something, whatever, you just go on, right? And then and then you get there and you become addicted, and you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over, and you become addicted like you just become addicted. Like you can, and it's just sad. Like if a person just come, like, and that's why I seen like I had to write a book. I had to do some stuff. It's like I after I come from work, whatever I do, you gonna take some cocaine, or you gonna take some weed, or you take some beer, or you take some alcohol, and you just go and then you just do it. And now you're just by yourself and you just fucking do it. You can fucking do a line and you do some fucking beer and you do anything but you're by yourself. And then your girl is telling you like, you can't, you gotta stop doing it. And then you're like, I'm just fucking doing a line. I'm just fucking drinking a fucking beer. And you're addicted. Like you're like, and it's the cool part about it is people are addicted. I work with a lot of people, man. Like seriously, like some big time people, and they addicted, and I can't reveal that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you on that, and I know some people use certain things to kind of escape certain things. What was your reason to escaping? Can you chime in on that?
Oh man, it was like a relief. Like you wanted to like, oh shit, a celebration. Like that's what's the fucked up part about it. Like, with this shit that these motherfuckers do. Like you might win a Super Bowl, and now you're like, I'm going to go fucking drink and have a champagne and do some cocaine or do some drugs and stuff. But now you just won the whole thing. You did everything, and but now that person comes out. So now you did that, and you did all the things that life told you want to do, and now you with these girls, and now you're like you're out there now, and now hey, I'm the shit, and then you go and do some shit. That's what I hate about the cocaine, man. It's like our drugs and stuff. You just go out there and weed, beer, alcohol. After you like all those guys that won the Super Bowl, cause them motherfuckers going to smoke, they're going to drink, they're going to do every goddamn thing, bro. They're going to do everything, man. Cause them niggas is on top of the world. They got $1 million, and then that's how I felt. I'm on like I got a fucking. I don't have $1 million. Like shit, but I still want to feel like them.
Yeah, I hear you on that. You want to celebrate. I mean, sometimes you want to celebrate. You know, some people have their own vices and stuff. You know, sometimes it'll just get out of control. Sometimes it'll take you down like a dark road.
Mhm. Yeah, man. It takes you down a dark road, bro. But you got to come out that bitch.
Yeah, a lot of people don't make it back, man. It
Well,
takes a strong
well, it
will,
don't
man.
matter. It don't matter, nephew. It don't matter. It don't matter if you make it out or you don't. It's like, well, you ain't throw a walk through the battle or shadow of death. I should feel
Mm.
no evil. So you walk through it. So but we're
Yeah,
not.
for what I seen in your life, man, you did that, man. I mean, yeah, you had a you man, you doing your thing right now, man.
No,
You
no,
had
no,
a
no, no.
you where you at right now.
It's not. It's not about me doing my thing. And like I said, I got 1,000 followers, and I got all this bullshit shit going on and stuff. And I'm not doing my thing. Like I'm survival, man. The main thing I worry about, cause is my kids. I think about my kids every day. I got 6 kids. I got 3 biological kids, and I got 3 step kids. and I made it. I'm cool.
Hmm.
I do not care about me and me balling, and we got a book, and we got this, and I got this. It's like my kids gotta be safe and cool. And man, I kill for my kids. I don't even want to talk about that, bro. I was like, nigga,
I already know what you mean by as a parent. You know, you're gonna go hard, man, for your kids or kid or whatnot,
so that
your
so
family.
yeah. So I'm not worried about like what I do right now. Like,
Now, what I meant by you doing your thing, you all the stuff that you've been through, you basically like a living testimony. You history, man.
and I
You,
love my niggas, cuz, and I don't care if you blood or a crip, and then you fuck with all the guys out there in LA and me and stuff. Like it's like shit. I'm from LA. I'm rural LA. I'm an LA nigga, and I'm not like Jay Prince. You fucking go out there and you fucking get that little take off dude killed and stuff and whatever. Nigga, I'm from LA, and I don't even want to talk about it. Like I don't even like. It's just so cold. Like my brothers and them, they work in Hollywood, and I got connections in at Hollywood and LA. I got connections in LA, and I just don't want to like even expose myself. And it's cool that me and you are talking and stuff, man. But I got so much shit going on, bro. Like really, like it is like it's like I'm not a clout chaser. I'm like, oh, I don't want to like all y'all on Instagram and on Facebook and stuff and Twitter and fuck your likes and fuck your followers. Just be genuine, and then they gonna follow you.
yeah, just be your true self, man. The authentic is gonna come out. You try and be fake, you're gonna get exposed, and it's gonna be looking crazy out there.
Hell yeah. So it's like, man, it's like, but that's we the world we live in now is like, oh, so she got 50 likes, or she got like 100,000 likes. Oh, he got like 50,000 views. It's like, I'm like, when I post something and I put something up on live and stuff, it's like, damn, he got like 5 likes. But those are my 5 friends. I can live with that. And I'm cool with that. I don't need like 100,000 likes or 100,000 uh, whatever views. And then like back to my book, I don't want you to buy. If you buy my book, you buy it. If you don't, you don't. I don't want to be like, oh, buy my book, buy my book, buy my book. You gotta buy my book. No, no, you're gonna fuck with me. I'm OG Smiley, cuz I'm LA, cuz West Coast.
Already, man. You right about that, man. I mean, for the reviews I seen on the book, man, they rocking with the book, man. I know you're not pushing it like that, but go ahead and click on his link in his bio on IG. You know, his book is available as well. It's going to inspire you as well. It got stories for everybody in there, guys. And also check out that trailer that they have as well. That trailer is clean, man.
Yeah.
Who made that trailer?
My boy, Seagram Phillips, and like he does like if those people like if you want to have if you have a product and you have something, he will make a commercial for you. He did a trailer, and then my son do graphic artist. So everybody that I work with, I work with closely with my family and stuff, and like I work with you. So now it's like so it's not like some people. So I can say, hey, I can call, hey, God, hey, Siegel. There's some people they like the video, and now they want you to do a video. They say, okay, have them call me, and I call my son. My son do graphic. Hey, JD. Hey, man, listen. They want to do. They like what. Okay, have them call me. So everything I do is in house. I don't have to call like people and say, "Hey, can you make something for me?" I can call some people and they're gonna fucking make it for me. And I can call them right now. And it just because that's what y'all into now is entertainment. Like it's a, it's all about entertainment. And you see this shit right here. I got a guy who did this hat.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what they say. What does that say on there? I'm trying to see. I know it's not the
Raiders.
Raiders, but what is that?
It's the Raiders.
Oh, it's turned the other. Okay, I guess because of the camera, it's turned the other way. I was trying to read it.
I got my guy who
Okay.
created this hat. He's a creator, and this hat was like nothing, and he took this hat and he made it something. This is to people like what when I deal with people like you. So I didn't buy this hat. I bought this hat as a regular hat. But then I said, hey man, I want a rope around it. I want some rhinestones there, the Raiders. And it don't matter if the Raiders win or lose. I'm from LA. I'm a Chargers fan. I'm a Crick fan. I'm from West Coast. And it's black. And then he'll make it like this what y'all gotta see. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah, that hat hidden, man. Yeah, it kind of remind me of those hats like back in the day with the rope on the front.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So and it's like Montel Jordan say, this is how we do it. This is how we do it.
Oh yeah, people gonna say, man, where you get that hat from? It's custom, man. This is
can't get
custom made.
You can't get it. You can't.
You can't. That's all original.
You can't. And but I can introduce a guy, and he can probably you can get another hat, whatever. But you ain't gonna get the rope behind this, and you ain't gonna get that. But you might can get and like you can't get this hat,
man.
And like the podcast that we are now, you can't get the podcast.
Nah.
Yeah, you just on your thing, nephew.
Yeah, you can't on that, but we got a few other questions here in just a second. Let's see. So, what made you move from LA to where you at? How you transition from LA? How hard was that to leave LA?
Man, hold up. Man, my family and stuff, man, was going through some stuff, and then we had to transition, and then we transitioned, and then I lived in like fucking Baldwin Hills, then it's the Coast City parties and stuff. It just transitioned, so I had to move. That's why these guys that be thinking they gangsters like, hey, bro, you gotta live in the community. You just can't. Some guys are, oh, I'm a blood, I'm a Crip, I'm this, I'm not. No, you're not. It's like your when your mom when your mom moves, you have to move. So I didn't have a choice on moving. When my mom picked up and moved, I had to fucking move, and I had to survive wherever she went through, wherever she went. You feel me?
Okay, Smiley, can you hear me?
Yeah. That's what I couldn't. I had no control over where I had to move. When my mama said we moving, then we moved. Like I didn't have no control over that.
So from the move to you say you are in Kansas, right?
Yeah, I'm in Kansas City now.
Oh yeah, the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'll be at the Chiefs game. You know what's crazy? Like my whole life is like was crazy, but I'll actually be working in the Chiefs Stadium in the trenches, but in the VIP room and stuff. Like how I'm talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
If you call me, I will be in the it is this Saturday when they in here. I will be in that in like the suites. But and I'm gonna tell you something, man. Those suites cost $20,000, bro, per game. $20,000, bro. And I'm gonna be in them suites with those people, man. But it costs $20,000. But I'm going to be in there with them because I'm a chef and I'm cook and I'm done some stuff. But I don't do that shit no more. And now I'm next to you and I'm rubbing elbows with you. And they don't give a fuck about me. Like, oh, well, this LA. He's James. He's from LA. He got a book. They don't fucking care about that. They're just fucking. They got $20,000. It's $20,000 to be in those suites, bro. And then I'm gonna call you, and then we're gonna be in the suites.
Yeah, I've been in a couple of suites my four in the past, man. But yo, they luxurious, man. They cost some money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, luckily somebody looked out for me a few times, but and with the money I got, it's not even gonna be possible. That'd be a waste, man. But if you got it, man, I'm not mad. You know, hey, they nice though. The food is delicious in there most of the time too, and it feels good that you're actually in there cook. You know, making them food and making it real nice and stuff. You did that, man.
Oh yeah, that's how we do it. Cause I'm a
Did you go to
chef.
school for being a chef, or you just kind of learned it on your own?
Oh shit, man, we gonna go there. I'm gonna tell you the last story, like whatever. It's like I had when I went to college, man. They my scholarship ran out, and they said, "Hey, your scholarship's running out, and you have to pay like." They didn't say you have to pay. It's like you have to. It said, "Hey, your scholarship is running out. I want your office, and like, what are you gonna do?" Like, he was like real nice to me. It was like, your mom and your dad can pay for it. I'm like, my mom and dad can't pay for it. I'm from the fucking project. I'm I'm a ghetto ass bastard. It's like they can't pay for. Okay, can you work? I'm like, okay, yeah, I can go. I can work maybe. And I went and got a job. And then I went and got a job at this restaurant. It was called the Hitchin Post. I walked down there, and then the chef, Mr. Barnes, he hired me. And that's how I paid for my last, because I had a scholarship and stuff. I was a badass motherfucking player. I was a DB. All the football players you see, like I was that shit. Like bad in my so I was like, and then I went there, and then my one thing I want to say about my he's deceased right now, but he said, James, whatever you do, keep working in the restaurant industry because you're gonna always have something to eat. You're gonna always have a little bit of money in your pocket. And then I still do. I got a clothing line. I got the shit I do, and I fuck with people, and I don't care. But I work in the restaurant industry, like straight the fuck out. I'm over the Chiefs. I'll be in the Chiefs this Saturday. It's a rock and roll, and I'm gonna be up in that bitch.
Yes,
It's like
sir.
you
So,
always have you always
yeah.
have in your pocket, bro.
So we about to we're gonna chop it up after this and here in just a second. What's your signature dish that you like to cook? Do you have a signature dish?
Oh man,
You just do everything right, real good.
no, it's not that. It's like, just tell me what you want.
And you can do it.
Yeah, it's like, so it's like, say if you had a wedding or you think, you say, hey James, my girl wants this, or James, I want that, and then I'll make it. It's not like, oh, I'll make chicken, or I make like French fries, or I make stuff. It's like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
I got you. Yeah, it was one young lady I asked that question to. She told me, somebody got a signature dish, that mean they can't really cook like that.
She said, what now?
No, it was one of my past guests. I'm trying to figure out who it was. Not you. I'm just like in general. If somebody got like a signature dish, they really can't cook like that.
Yeah,
You gotta
he's
be
like,
you gotta be versatile. You gotta be able to
right,
make everything.
because it's so like, oh, well, I make this. Okay, well, I want this. Can you make this? Right. So I don't like when they ask me that, like, oh, if that's what you want, I can make it. But it's like, oh, I just make, I don't know, ribs or fish or crab or something, such as like, what do you want? Like, when they say, what do you make? I like, what do you want? And then I'll make it. And I can fucking make it. I can get a team to fucking make it. If you tell me right now, James, my wife in 2 weeks is doing something, and I need this, some lamb chops, or I need this, and I want this, and I want that. You make it to where the people want it. You don't make it to what you want it. You make it to what your customer want it.
Oh yeah, I like that, man. You right about that. So James, what do you suggest for somebody that you're trying to break the addiction cycle?
It's a struggle, and it's like almost like a relapse, because you're a relapse and stuff, and then just you gotta just stand strong, and then you gotta like your family and your kids and stuff. It's not about you anymore. Like when you do drugs and stuff, it's like, oh, I'm gonna fucking do drugs. I'm like going out there and I'm a rock star and I'm rolling and stuff. I'm rocking and rolling, and then it's not that. It's like you got to think about your kids, and then your girl. Like my girl, I drive my girl crazy. She's I drive her fucking crazy. Still right now today. She's
Ah,
just
yeah. It be
she's
like that sometimes, man. But
she,
she love you, man.
yeah, she's just like it's like it's not even about she watches everything I fucking do. It's like she like the police, and I love it. She's like, when I come home, it's like I have to take off my shoes. I have to look at her in my eyes. And she's like, you've been drinking, you've been smoking, and she fucking knows it.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, she's like, so now I'm not even with the police stuff. So I'm not even like having a police test. Like, oh, you're drinking. Hey, we're gonna arrest you. No, when I come home, she cold, and she a teacher. She cold. She cold, and she fine.
Dang. Yeah, she's seen a lot in school, man. God, dog.
She cold. And she USD. She interpreter for the USD 500. So she speaks Spanish. So now the principal, when the kids come in there, the people come in there, they can't they can't interpret stuff. So they gotta call her. And she's like, oh, da, 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 da. And now she's the middleman now. You feel me?
Mm.
She's telling them, oh, he said this, he said that, and that's what they want to do. That's what to do. And she, that's my girl. Like that's what she does, and she cold, but she's on me, and she's like, and she knows I drink and I smoke and I do some stuff, and she don't allow it. She's like, I'm a teacher, and you're in my house, And then if you fuck my whole career up and stuff, and then I have to shape and change my way, but she still fuck with me. It's like innocent, and I hate putting her through the innocent shit. And she loved me, and man, I gotta stop. That's why Book Addicted is so cold. It's like you gotta stop, man. You gotta stop, man.
So, James, I always ask this question to my authors whenever they come on. This particular book that you have, are you maybe thinking about turning into like a short story or anything like that, like you did your trailer, like a longer version of it, maybe?
I'm about to make a movie, man, and then you're gonna be one of my executive producers.
Man, don't boost me up, man.
No, I'm about to make a movie, man.
Oh, sure, man. That's gonna be all right, man.
I'm about to make,
It's a lot of great resources out here I'm in Atlanta right now, but it's a great resource out here. You know, some people do it cheap enough, or some people act for free sometimes. They just want to get a shot to be in a put some on their resume.
bro. I'm about to make a movie, man.
You can do it, man. I know
And
you also have like a movie background as well, right?
and a cats like you, cause like I'm about to make a movie, man. And I want to bring like all my mom and my dad and all my uncles. They're all dead. Everybody in that fucking book is dead, bro. But now I'm about to bring them back to life. And then
Even with the stories with your family members, man, they each can have their own movie to be real about it.
bro, they all dead, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, that their story, their particular stories, man, they can be separate movies or whatnot.
Hell yeah. So yeah, and then you gonna be like the executive producer.
Sure, I appreciate that, man. Hey, we're gonna rock out there.
Hell
So,
yeah.
James, before we go, we're gonna talk in the background. We don't click off for it once we're done. But
I'm
do you
here.
have anything else?
I got
Huh?
you. I'm here. Just tell me what you need me to do.
What's your final thoughts at this time before we ride out?
My final thought,
Yeah.
man. I just wish I just wish like it's like Martin Luther King and well, we celebrate his birthday and stuff, and then I was like I'm 60. And then I'm like, damn, when I see Martin Luther King, I'm like, I was like 5 years old. I was like 3 years old, but I was still here. I was like, fuck, you was like, there. You were like, even though you was a kid, you were fucking there. Like you were like there. Like you were living, and then they killed him. And then you were still living, and they killed him and stuff. So all my thing is like, all y'all young dudes, man, you gotta fucking stop playing and shit. And then you wanna go to fucking war, then we'll fucking go to war. And I go to fucking war with you. And stop playing with these people.
Man, you right about that, man. Stop playing. If you're gonna go to war, fight go somewhere else with that,
All the
Don't fight
comments,
against your own folks, man.
comments, and you keep commenting, and you keep having a comment. Okay. So listen, man. Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all before I leave. I went to the Ryder King riot and all that and stuff, and I looted and I did some stuff, and I went out there. But when I went out there, I was like, damn, these people are like really looting. I really was looting and taking stuff. But then I was like, fuck, like, and I was stealing money. I was in the cash register. I was actually stealing stuff. So now what? Now
Man,
we're here.
yeah,
Now what? So
man.
we're like revolutionary. We're like it's like a revolution. Like if you go on like I'm like Huey P. Newton or Stokely Carmichael and all them from Black Panther. Like and when I want to say this, it's like we like we're the bastard childs of the Black Panthers. It was the Bloods and the Crips, and then no, it was the Black Panthers, and then it became the Bloods and the Crips, and so now we Crip and we Bloods and stuff, and now we doing all this fucking bullshit. I'm rolling with this shit. I'm born to die. I'm leaving, and I'm willing to die, and that's how we're gonna do it. West Coast, Bennett, Shoreline, Crip, Cuz, and I'm rolling with it. Whatever you want to do.
Man, that's facts on that, boy.
Uh,
All right, James, I'm gonna end the live real quick, but stay on real quick. Let me hey, don't forget to follow James Soul. Tell us your social media where we can find you at.
okay, you can follow me on Instagram, Smiley VSL, and all my stuff is like I don't even fuck with Twitter. Instagram is cool, and then just I fuck with you, and then shit just link up with me, and I'll fuck with him. Like, I don't even care about what's going on.
Yeah, you out here living real life, you know what I'm saying? You're not on the
Yeah.
universe or metaverse, whatever you call it, whatever they call it, but you know, you live in real life.
Yeah. So
You
if you
gotta
want
get
to
off the
talk to
computer
me,
sometime.
if you're gonna talk to me, then you got to talk to you first.
Hmm.
Like I don't even want to. Oh, hey, Smiley, I saw you on whatever. No, well, talk to him first.
Man,
He say, hey, Smiley, hey, these guys want to call you. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not messing with them, bro. Like,
I'm trying to tell you, man. There you go. All right. You can also find me, Mr. Old School Rider, at MisterOldSkool. You find me on IG, same thing. Also, YouTube are the same name. The Rise Book Club is the way it's spelled at the bottom of the right hand screen on all social medias, of course. But other than that, you know, shout out to James Soul for holding it down today. Don't forget to buy a book. I know you're not pushing it, but you guys need to buy the book. It's going to inspire you, man.
my nigga.
Oh yeah, let me pop back in real quick. Oh yeah, don't forget. Oh yeah, they got to see me real quick. But yeah, salute to you, man, for coming through here today, man. Yeah, I wore my Kansas City Royals jersey, Bo Jackson, of course. I had to represent, man. But other than that, man, what you saying, James? Oh man, they cutting out on me, man. But other than that, man, we're over and out and stay right there, James. Hold on, right there.